Hello, trading is closed on October 26, 2018. We had a few calls. One was that we'd see 2693.26. That was an easy call since futures were down so much. The other call was, I said, in spite of the futures being down, I thought we'd close up. I drew these beautiful trend lines showing support right at the low from 2 days ago, and said I predicated the call for the positive close on this low holding. Well, in futures action, that low was undercut by a large margin, so it didn't hold, and before the market opened, the call was killed. As those who've watched these videos for some time know, I make plenty of calls which get killed before the open, and sometimes I'll miss moves, but I don't make that many that are just plain wrong. Anyway, that was killed. We had the last MEJT target for the fiscal year print, and we'll cross that off the list. Here's your support, here's your resistance. Since October 2 of 2017, every MEJT target is printed for a year, and we have these new targets on the waterfall decline. They should print at some time. That doesn't have to be any time soon. The 2 times targets failed to print in their preferred time frame in general are at major changes in trend and during periods of strong impulsive declines like this one. Doesn't mean they won't ever print, just don't print in their preferred time frame. There is a new target for tomorrow. Says this move is false, and that's the target. Whether or not it'll work, I don't know. Now I can go over what the indicators are, but sometimes when the market's dropping like this, it has a mind of its own. Here's the TDST line for this DeMark sell signal on the way up. Support extends to 1 bar under the line, so that's the bar. Doesn't mean support has to hold, but we're at a support level. Monday's pattern is the one with the early high, tends to have a late high, tends to be an all-day rally, and the catch is if it fails, it goes down in a straight line. The gap down, here's our low, lower lows, here's the close. Couldn't close under any of these lows, couldn't close under yesterday's low. It's actually a positive pattern unless we invalidate it by gapping and promptly taking out this low. Now, some of the things that were positive in the chart last night are still there. We still have divergence on secondary indicators. Here's RSI refusing to hit a lower low. Here's CCI refusing to hit a lower low. We're quite oversold, obviously, and at some point, the minimum target for this drop is still 25.94.62. For all I know, at this rate, we'll hit it Monday. That's the long-term call, intermediate-term call. But as far as Monday's concerned, we have a higher target, which we can't really count on when we're dropping like this. And unless we undercut this low early with a gap, higher prices should print. That does not mean we have to close higher. And I still think printing the long side here without a stop is asking for trouble. But if the rally starts here, we're so oversold, it could surprise a lot of people. That's today's call.